adjust the camera. And it's never too late for ball jokes.
It doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't look too bad, but it kind of looks like it's going like this.
You want to raise it a little bit?
Maybe
out of the way?
or back it up a little bit.
You back it up a little bit.
Because we have long. Oh yeah, because we have bases tonight, so they have to be long, dude, man. Oh, whoop, and it needs to come tilt a little bit this way, a little this way. There you go. Okay, cool. And then if you could back up a little, because we have there. That's I think that should do. I think that should totally do it. Okay. All right, let's do. All right, let's go. Time. Hey everybody, this is Matt, and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching a Friday reveal. I am tired because I had to get up in the middle of the night to come to the shop. So, Chris, take it away.
Well, I'm tired because I had to get up in the middle of the night too. Twice. To pee. And then I went downstairs, and here's my cycle. I get up. I'm like, man, I'm a little thirsty, so I go downstairs and I get some water, or I get maybe some like grape Crystal Light.
Sure.
Last night it was grape Crystal Light, and I get my glass and I pour it in there and I drink it, and I put the glass in the fridge and I leave the Crystal Light on the counter, and I come down in the morning and there's a glass. I'm like, glass in the fridge and Crystal Light on the counter.
Aren't you glad you didn't pee in the glass and put it in the fridge?
Yeah. Luckily, they're on two different levels. Otherwise,
okay,
I might be in trouble.
But like you get kind of mixed up sometimes when you're mostly awake but some asleep.
That always
still
reminds me of that scene from the first Cheech and Chong movie when he wakes up and he
pees in the hamper.
In the clothes hamper, and he looks over. It's a good scene.
So anyway, today was a prep for workshop starting Monday day. So the shop is clean. Chris and Dina from Odyssey Beer Works, the great American Beer Works, just walked in the door. And so maybe they'll come over and say hi here in a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, this is the one time of the month that the shop is clean. All other times the shop is a complete disaster area. Would you agree or not?
I would agree. And it gets cleaned up then after class, and then it turns into like the same pile of shit. Literally less than 48 hours later.
It's fast.
Yeah, it's like, oh my Lord. Yeah, I don't know where it all goes, to be honest with you.
I don't know either.
Do we have a trailer?
No.
Do we?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know what? For everybody who was watching last night, we have heat now.
Yay!
So happy meal for us. That is a really good thing.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay. So Chris, tell us about, all right. Are we ready to just jump into the double reveal?
Sure.
So we got a double reveal, 2 bases, 3 Darkstar Bisonics. Get you some of that.
Yep.
These guys have been waiting for a while, and I'm super happy that these bases are done. In fact, Joe, I thought Joe would be like, I don't, you guys are cool, but no. He's like, he wants to order a Challenger now with a bunch of cool metal flake on it. So I will get an invoice to Joe for that. You and I actually discussed we actually wrote it down on this paper right here.
We did.
And all the stuff.
I don't know how to pronounce Joe's last name,
no,
but it looks sort of like Doodalicious.
But it's not Doodalicious.
Joe Doodalicious.
Well, what should we do for you? You want to do Joe's bass first?
Bubble Yum. Sure.
All right. I'm going to go get it. And
okay.
You stay there and bang.
And I'm going to sit here and wait for Matt to go get the bass.
Tell him
so, what would you like? More?
No.
Yeah. Pass. So, Doodalicious. Like I said, I've been pronouncing it right the whole time. Deudicibus. Doodalicious. Yes. Got it.
Wow.
Quiz me at the end. Sorry.
Oh, all right.
That's a big name. That's a lot of letters.
All I know is
Beachless.
All right. All I know is when you open the case, It's like in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Only you better get the birth control because this thing is This thing is super
So we've been working on this
awesome.
for a little while. Let's start at the headstock and go back, and I will try and tell you every little tiny detail on this thing.
So hold on, let's get it in the reveal shirt here, so you can see.
There you go.
This is an rosewood neck.
It is. And the logo is engraved into the wood and then backed with some silver metal flake stuff, metallic.
Well, wait, that's on the other side.
It is, but
let's talk about this side real quick, and then we'll.
Okay, this is rosewood.
What kind of tuners we got?
These are Hipshot. I forget the name of them, but they work backwards like the original Fenders do. So
I didn't know Hipshot made those. Yep, that's cool.
They do.
I knew. I actually knew that was the thing on the original Fenders, but I didn't know Hipshot made them. So that's
neat.
And you've got we're doing neck.
So rosewood neck.
Okay.
Well,
hold on. Let's cut. We're working on the neck here. All right. So now,
all right. Rosewood fingerboard, black binding, engraved logo, silver backing.
Get you some of that. This neck is crazy.
Yeah, this neck's actually really cool. Offset dots on the face,
which I love.
Yep, dots on the side, mandolin frets.
What's the big idea with that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Other than maybe you can cop some of that fretless without it being fretless, because this thing is slinky.
I can
all
tell
the way
you
up the neck. I purposefully set it up as low as possible.
Yeah.
And it, in a lot of ways, I haven't played a lot of fretless bass, but this feels pretty close.
I can tell you that working with mandolin fret wire is not something that I have ever done before. And it presented a bunch of unique little challenges.
It did. The tangs aren't long enough to undercut.
Yeah.
And
they are and they aren't all at the same time.
Yeah. And it's unique stuff, but it feels really cool. It's neat.
I dig it.
What else? Let's move on to the body.
All right, moving on to the body. This is an alder body.
Yep.
That's like super rad super rad red metal flake.
Yep, this is old school hot rod style. Red metal flake over black base, but so much metal flake it just looks red.
Yeah.
Torque pick guard.
So Joe is watching. He says, better for sliding, think Leland Schuyler.
Yeah, that's exactly who I was thinking of. What else? Pickups. It's got two Curtis Novack Bisonic Darkstar pickups. So these have a tapped coil.
They have a tapped coil. So it's one coil.
It's one coil. They're single coil pickups. Okay. And at some point, like at 8K, runs a wire off of that.
Cool.
Keeps winding, and at 12K, they finish it up.
So what do we have for controls here? We have concentric volume
and tone for each pickup.
Okay, so volume and volume.
No.
Volume and tone.
No.
Volume and tone. Volume and tone. Okay.
Yeah, and this one works. This one,
okay,
and that one works.
So if you want to run this one, you turn it all the way up, and if you want to run this one, you turn it all the way up, and if you want to blend them, you turn them both all the way up. I guess I don't.
Yeah, well, you can blend. You can turn one all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah, right. You can actually turn it all the way down.
Let me show you. I'm going to turn everything all the way up, and that's probably where it's going to be all the time. Yeah. What's the big idea with this little guy right here?
That's the coil tap switch
for each,
and it runs both of them.
Okay.
It's just, it's 6 lugs on that switch. So it will do. You can play all Darkstar pickup on both, or all Bisonic pickup.
Oh,
and I don't know a whole lot of history of these pickups. Hagstrom used them. Guild used them. That might be all I can remember at this point. But apparently, it's got.
This thing's really rad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flat wound strings.
Oh yeah.
So listen.
Can't hear any.
Can't hear them because they're flat wound. Yeah.
So all right. What kind of
Hipshot
bridge? And it's string through.
It's string through. You can run this thing string through or not string through. We ran it string through.
Oh, you can run it through the top mount. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. Oh,
I think this is a neat thing.
ferrules, and it's got inserts in the neck.
Oh, that's right. Stainless steel, easy lock inserts, not the brass kind.
Correct. Yeah. Yep. So this thing, it's the perfect travel base.
It really is. All right. So this is going out to Joe. And Joe, I hope that you like it because I think it's really exceptionally awesome. So
it turned out really cool.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on it in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And a half.
This one, you really did a great job on this one, Chris.
Thanks, man.
Excellent.
Are they all real proud of me?
I don't know. Are you guys real proud of Chris? Yes, they are. All right. Okay.
Yeah. And here's another guitar, another bass, and as luck would have it, same pickup. So, and this one,
so that
might
last
be even
bass was a
crazier
soul,
than the
a
other.
Texas Toast Soul pull.
Yeah.
And this is a Texas Toast Prostitute.
Yep. The PB, Prostitute bass.
So this is another wildly cool interpretation of a classic design. So this is, you guys all know this shape, but let's start at the headstock again, shall we, Chris?
All right. So this guitar,
I love this shirt for this reason, right?
White
here.
Limba.
So the neck and body are both White Limba. If this were made by Gibson, they would call it Carino.
And it would probably be yellow.
Yes.
What's the fingerboard on this one?
It is Black Poison
Black Poison Wood. That's what I thought. It's got an inlay. It's got a cool black trapezoid marbly kind of an inlay. That was really fun to do. Cream binding.
So it also has the Flying V headstock.
It does. Yeah, that's not a standard thing on a Prostitute or an SG.
But I think this is cool. If you were the late Dusty Hill, you might think this was the hot setup. Indeed.
Yep.
So what's it got for tuners?
This has Hipshot. I'm not all that.
Oh, by the way, this is Richard's bass.
It is.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Yeah.
And he's been waiting a hole in the ground for this thing.
Yeah, I'm glad that both these are done because these guys have been very, very patient. So.
Yes, thank you for being this patient.
Absolutely.
I hope that you enjoy them. These are Hipshot. I don't even know what they call these.
They're ultralight.
Ultralight open gear. Yeah, this reminds me of our favorite tuner. They're really, really nice and they feel really great.
Wait a minute.
In black.
What do you mean it reminds you of our favorite tuner?
Well, I mean, because this is a bass tuner, it's not a guitar.
Oh, because it's open gear.
It's
okay,
open gear,
I see.
It's made by Hipshot, and it feels very nice, just like our favorite Hipshot tuner.
Okay, now I'm on the trolley. Okay, all right, cool.
Yep.
It features Anne Volute, and this is a 34-inch scale. Now, some of the EBs were available in 34-inch scale. Most of them were short scale, 30-inch scale. But this one's 34. Because Richard, sometimes I have a couple of 30-inch scale basses and they can be kind of plinky sometimes.
Okay.
So the 34, you don't have any plink.
Nope. So how do we connect? How do we get this neck mated up to this body?
Oh, that's right. The neck joint actually goes all the way to the pickup. So just like on
even into the pickup.
Yeah, it actually goes into the pickup.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you look really, really, really close and you sort of have an idea, you might be able to tell.
If you knew it was there, you could see that it's
see some seams. Otherwise,
but this is a translucent finish, and of course there's strings over it, so you can't really see it. But
yeah, you couldn't even really see it before the strings.
Hey, let's take a quick super chat from Joe. He says, "Beer fun."
Yay.
You guys both did an amazing job. I have to read, so yeah.
That was the whole reason for doing this was beer fun.
So what's the big idea right here there, sir?
So this is a pickup made by a guy named Curtis Novack. This is a recreation of a pickup called the Bisonic.
Looks very similar to the last one.
Yeah, it's the same pickup. And we hooked this one up to a push-pull on the tone pot on this one. So the volume is just volume, and then push-pull on the tone pot. to split that coil. Which is pretty cool.
That's a neat feature.
Yep. Yeah.
And then a standard volume and tone. Okay.
Standard tone.
And then we have a
2 different sounds. Another Hipshot bridge. I forget what this one's
This
called.
is the one for the Thunderbird.
One. Yeah.
Okay, or actually, it's an EB replacement.
Yeah. So that other one was kind of a Fender replacement.
Mm-hmm.
This one's a Gibson replacement.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. It looks great.
So
no string through. This one's a top loader.
Yeah.
Top loader, baby.
Does it have? It does. It's not actually cut for. You couldn't go either or.
No, you can't go either or. That Fender one, that AB1 or whatever they call it, you can do both on that.
Okay.
Yep. They're pretty neat. There's a lot of kind of hanky bass bridges out there. These are not those. These are
Hipshot doesn't make anything hanky.
No,
do they?
These are pretty nice.
So, and this is a little thicker too. This is 1 3/4 inch. I can't remember.
Yeah,
maybe not
5/8.
Yeah, it's thicker than a standard EB.
You wanted a end jack,
but it is super light.
Yeah.
Now
jetpack output jack.
That's right. Oh, so yeah, it does feature the.
Yep. And that black one wasn't in until 4:35.
4:35 today. We knew we were going to reveal it. We just didn't know if we're going to show off the jack.
Stole the black one out of this guitar twice. Out of the box of parts.
Did we? Yeah,
probably.
Yeah,
I can't imagine that we didn't ever have a black one for it. But anyway,
Black Dog Sheep says the first step when you have a 2-post or 3-post Gibson bass bridge is you buy this bridge, and put it on there.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So we don't know on this or any other prostitute style guitar is where does the other strap pin go? We don't know where Richard wants it, so we are going to included in the case
along with his other pickup. Yep.
Along with his his
other parts.
He had sent some other stuff that we ended up not using on this, and we'll put that all in the case, and we'll let him decide because I hate to drill holes that we don't need.
Yeah, and I have especially on this because this is a long bass. I have no idea where to put a strap pin.
Yeah, I don't know. I would put one like here.
I'd put it like right here, right in
the Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't ever go past here.
9,
so
12,
yeah, maybe right
there.
about there. Yeah, 12th fret would be good.
The truss rod. Yeah, perfect.
I've seen some guys. There is at least one Gibson bass aficionado who he's on some bass forum that I haven't looked on in 10 years. He has some Thunderbird basses and he has like a strap button, but it's out here. But the body's back here. He actually has a long piece of metal rod that you can't really see.
Right.
But the post is out here.
That would probably help.
So yeah, it actually is pretty neat. So yeah, this thing is mega cool. I'm a big fan of the SG shape. In fact, I've told this story so many times that you guys probably all know it. But my very first guitar was a Gibson SG, and my second guitar was a Gibson SG. I wish I still had at least one of them. But I don't. And, but I do still really like that shape. And when I started Texas Toast Guitars, however many years ago, we made a lot of SGs. I think that was before your time. Do you remember?
Well, so you made a bunch of SGs and I helped you sand a bunch of SGs.
Oh, that I do remember.
Sanded and sanded SGs.
And then we didn't make any for a long time. And then we started making them again. And we started binding them, which I don't think that's an option from any Gibson custom shop. Any Gibson anything does not come with binding, I don't think. SG or EBO or EB or whatever. But I think this is super cool and it sets it apart from the others. So yeah. So I dig it. So I'm looking forward to getting these bad dudes out to their new forever homes. And yeah, I think Ike from Flipside Music, the Great American Guitar Store, can help us out with that, don't you think?
I'd like to think so. This thing is long. We might have to just lop it off right here and get it into a case.
Hopefully we won't.
Hopefully not.
But the body is a little squatty.
We put it on a hinge.
Yeah. So always cool. Okay. All right. Let me put this back
magnets.
And let's.
That's what we need.
All magnets. There. What else do we have to talk about, Chris?
There's something else, right?
Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
It's a triple reveal.
It's a triple reveal. This one's not red, nor does it have 4 strings, nor Novack pickups.
No.
but it does have Dylan Talks tone pickups in it.
Oh, so this
Which
this
is,
one kind of is
I think, cooler.
This is a
Maybe.
little bit of a last minute one that we got done at the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our DTF daily driver in Pelham Blue with 2 P90s and Hipshot. Well, let's talk us through this one.
So let's start here. Maple neck, some sort of rosewood. I'm going with rosewood.
Yep.
Fingerboard.
It's It's Indian
Yep.
rosewood.
Yep. Hipshot locking tuners.
Mm-hmm.
Open gear locking tuners.
Uh-huh.
Those are cool. Neck inserts, 3, because our necks fit so good. You only need 3.
We should post that video of Brandon breaking a daily driver.
Yeah.
And show off how awesome the neck joints are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see what else. Dylan Talks tone pickups, Hipshot bridge, volume tone. Nope, switch volume tone. I can't see what's going on. I'm like, that doesn't seem to make any sense. Yeah, switch volume tone. Pelham Blue, DTF.
Yeah. This Pelham Blue is DTF.
It is, yeah.
I don't know.
Black plate, string.
Yeah,
through.
I mean this is like pretty much your straight up. If you dig tellies and you dig P90s and your band's playing at Chuggers on Thursday night, this is
my band's playing on Chuggers on Wednesday night.
On Wednesday night,
yeah,
at 11:30.
Yeah,
yeah,
we got the sweet spot. Yeah, we're headlining.
So this guitar and a bunch of other guitars will be at part of our Black Friday sale that we are going to have. We're not going to do it early. It's going to be Black Friday only. That's the only day. And there's going to be deals so amazing that they're only going to be, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'll go out of business before I do a Black Friday sale like this one again. I would rather do that. So yeah. But this Black Friday, we are going to have a bunch of cool stuff like this. So if this is kind of, if it floats your boat, I'm going to put it up on the website. And if you go, I can't wait till Black Friday, I don't want to risk it. Well, you can do that, or you could risk it. But I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something, Chris. The deals I'm going to be willing to make on these are going to be so astronomically good that they're going to go fast. And I'm only going to have them up for one day. So there's that. Okay. So then what? Let's get Chris from Odyssey Beer Works up here to talk about Odyssey Beer.
Okay.
Come here, Chris. No, you're staying here.
Why am I staying here? Are we doing 3 seats?
Nope.
What? Come on, man.
Vamp, Chris.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to vamp. Me and Chris, the 2 Chris's. People will yell out Chris and we'll both go, yeah?
But I'm
What?
tired than Matt. Why am I up here?
I do need an Odyssey beer. I can't be drinking this
Man,
fine.
who sits up this high? This is weird.
You know why he does that? It's the Johnny Carson thing where he sits above. There you go. Oh, why thank you.
Hello, everyone.
I'm just amping and vamping for everybody. Shilling and spilling.
Well, I'm tired.
Are you? Why are you tired? You look more brown than you normally do.
Oh.
Can I just say that? Is that a way to say that?
Yeah,
I'm assuming because you both do.
I've not changed ethnicities. I've just gotten back from
You have a tan.
from Mexico.
From Mexico? Where in Mexico did you go?
We were in Cancun.
Nice. I've been to Cancun one time.
Yeah, and
I got hepatitis.
they have a lot of booze down there.
They do.
They do.
I was
And
with my parents, so I did not get to
Who'd you
experience
see?
that.
We went to a little event called 80s in the Sand. So it's 5 days of all 80s bands and 80s cover bands playing, along with a bunch of people roughly my age, we'll say within 5 to 10 years, one way or the other. Then we saw Lou Graham.
So 50 to 60.
Yes.
5 years either way.
Something in there. We saw
51 to 59.
Loverboy and
Sweet.
And Firehouse was actually one of my favorite. That was amazing. They were amazing. Culture Club was there.
Culture Club. How many people from Culture Club are still in the band?
Actually,
so George
and Vernon.
Okay.
And
Corey, the drummer. Okay,
yeah,
Corey.
Corey's still there.
Okay.
They're all
the guitar. Okay, so good for them.
Yeah.
Can George still sing? Yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
he could belt at one point, so I'm glad to hear he still can.
He was still good. Living
Yeah.
Color was amazing.
Yeah.
Living Color was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who else? Wang Chung. I'm
Wang
still
Chung
tired.
was
My
there?
wife is. She's shouting out all
How
the
am I
bands
just
we
now
saw.
learning about this
Yeah.
show?
And we all Wang Chunged. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. It was
Sir
crazy.
David Dangerous played with Firehouse.
At the event?
I don't know if this one.
Not
did.
just in general.
Oh,
was-
just yeah, he's got a story about everybody. Yeah.
And I will say most of the bands that performed,
Yeah.
it wasn't a private event. They're like 1,500 people at the resort, but most of them would hang out and run around before, after they performed, and just talk to the crowd. And
That's cool. What resort was it?
it was the Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh, okay.
No, Planet Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood. Where is that?
I
in
told you I'm
Cancun?
tired. I still not
Where
recovered
was that
yet.
in Cancun? Where?
Hard Rock sounds good.
Okay.
Planet Hollywood.
Dina,
Dina, come up here.
Yeah. Which of course means Coast of Mujeres. A lot of people don't realize that. I know.
Yes. Well, there's Isla Mujeres. there's
Playa del Carmen, which of course means
Playing the sand.
Playa of Carmen. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that. My Spanish is spot on.
No, it was very good.
Yeah.
It
Okay. How
impacted
many
my
day
long
event
and-
was this?
It started Tuesday and
Okay.
ran through. We left Sunday, so Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 5 days of
All right. So this is
drunken 80s
All right.
fun.
So this is
Oh, and we didn't mention-
Saturday this week. So this is 6 day post Mexico tan.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
you hang on to a tan.
I typically do. I spend a lot of time in Texas. So
There's a lot of tan talk over here. All right. So what's going on at Odyssey?
Yeah.
we're making beer again, craft beer. We just canned this today, which I brought an unlabeled version.
What is it?
It's a beer that Matt would really enjoy. It's a barrel aged cherry sour.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would like that.
the original was our cherry bomb sour.
I remember that. Yeah.
So we 6 months ago put it in a bunch of bourbon barrels and pulled that out today and canned a few cases of it.
Here it is.
And this is the first time I actually got to try it, which is why I grabbed one when we got over here.
Cool.
We have 6 wild men coming into town this week. Do you have a spot for all of us?
Oh yeah, we could accommodate.
Can you
that.
work us in? Okay.
I think we could probably do that.
Actually, it's more than 6 because we've got Dave, Doc, Doug, Rod, Michael, and Trevor, and we've got Dylan and Chris and myself, and probably Jim and probably Brian. We're gonna need a big table.
Well, listening to the names, I think I've met
And
at
you've met
least
all of
3,
those guys.
Almost
4,
all of them.
5 of those guys.
Yeah, there's
that are
there's
coming
only
into
one
town.
new guy that hasn't been to a class yet. I
Okay.
don't believe Mike has been.
He might have gone to
There with
Odyssey
us,
once,
but,
but I can't remember.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be.
So we should still have enough beer.
You
by
still in the
time
same
guys
place?
get there. Still in the same
Okay,
place.
good.
Yeah.
That'll make it easy.
Yeah. What else do we have going on? This is the time of year the darker beers start coming out. We got a Russian Imperial Stout
Yeah.
coming out. We have, and you'll have to remind me of the name, Fluffy Hot Cocoa, which is a toasted
That's my stripper name.
marshmallow chocolate peppermint porter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's for all the people that are diehard IPA fans. No.
Ladies, give it up for Fluffy Hot Cocoa coming to the main stage. Yeah.
We have a barrel-aged Doppelbock coming out. I'm sure I'm missing something else. I don't know.
People are asking what's up with the Texas Toast Cribman party this year.
Yeah. Can we have our?
I don't know
party
what
at
is
your
up with
place?
the Texas
We
Toast
don't
Cribman.
know.
That's So Dina
We're
and I got
basically
here
asking.
late today. We
Oh,
were
that- you guys
planning on
didn't
being
talk
here
about
at
that?
4:30, but no, that was part of it. Was hey, are we doing the Cribman party this
Swimming
year?
party. Yeah.
But
I
we
think
got here
should.
late just as you guys were going on.
That's
so,
okay. So we can.
So, are we doing the Cribman party?
Well, we
this
do have
year?
a real buttload of toys over here. So yeah.
Well, Dina and I specifically didn't plan a vacation during the holiday period this
Good
year,
idea. Yeah.
so that we could be here for the Cribman party.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Only if Hawk Attack, please.
I cannot guarantee that Hawk Attack will or will not. but maybe.
It could be a Cridman tradition.
Hawk-
A lot like Darlene Love singing, yeah.
The annual
Christmas, baby,
reunion
please come
of
home.
Hawk
Yeah,
Attack.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. What's his name will come up and tell the Lone Ranger story. Hawk Attack will play. You'll throw footballs and a meatball on top of a Christmas tree. This is all David Letterman stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dick Edwards.
Yeah.
The Dick
Edwards
Edwards
Trio will
Trio.
not play a song. Yeah, that'll be great.
Oh, that's a disappointment.
It is a disappointment.
So it sounds like we're getting stuff in place.
We're getting stuff in place.
So by December 24th, we may have this ready to happen.
All right.
I think we just need to figure
out.
out a weekend day to do it.
Yeah.
And when you don't have a bunch of other stuff going on,
Oh, yeah,
like
you guys do have a lot.
dog birthday parties and yeah,
Old dog birthday
cornhole.
party.
Yeah, old. I
Cornhole
had no idea
tournaments.
that dog is that old.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
cool.
She's a rescue hound, so
Yeah.
we're guessing she's about 14. We've had her for 13 and a half years, so we're gonna go with 14.
And she grew a little bit when you first got her, so yeah. There you go. Cool.
That's all I got, fellas. Like I
Take
said,
us home, you
tired.
boys.
All right. Yeah, come on up, Matt. Hurry up. I've lost it. I am completely
I'm
completely blank.
I'm
Let's
tagging
thank our
out.
sponsors, Kristen and Dina from Odyssey Beer Works.
So I'm really super excited to be like have the guys who are going to be in the workshop here this week. I'm really stoked for that. This is going to be a really mega fun one, and it's one that we've never done. Fabric Top Workshop. So the next Friday's reveal should be immense. It's going to be super cool.
It will be, yeah.
It's going to be Erection Day on
Fabric
Friday.
Fabric Top Workshop.
Yeah. So anyway,
Everybody gonna pop.
so we're gonna hang out with Chris and Dina from Odyssey Beer Works. We're next week. We'll probably do some videos during the week. Yeah.
We always say that, but yeah,
We always
hopefully.
forget. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We got some bases to get shipped. We've got I've got to do a video update on the JJJ Challenger Deluxes, which are all ready for paint. So if you guys are one of the lucky people who got in on that one, congratulations, because they are super cool. So until we see you next time, this is Matt from Texas Toast.
This is Chris from Texas Toast.
Reminding you that life is short. You might as well have a cool guitar, and you might as well drink good beer from Odyssey Beer Works with your good friends rather than drinking lousy beer with jerks. So anyway, we will see you guys next time. Have a great weekend, everybody.